Apparently I'm here to talk to you guys about Elijah, the greatest Hebrew prophet that ever lived. No one knows where Elijah was born, so I'm just gonna say a one-room schoolhouse somewhere. The point is, he came on, and when he came on fucking hard. There had been a drought in the kingdom of Israel for a long time. And the reason for this was that the current king, Ahab, was married to this bitch named Jezebel. She worshipped this cunty god Baal. Not like Yahweh in any way, shape, or form. Yahweh is a baller. Baal was just like, I don't know, some bitch. She was married to Ahab, and she'd convinced Ahab, the Jewish king, to act like fucking Baal lover, which is, you know, bullshit. And Yahweh, God, does not like this at all. So there's been a drought. So now what we have is Elijah. He appears on this scene. There's been a drought for a while. And he goes into the court of Ahab, and he says, Ahab, I can fucking end this drought right now if you take down all of your sanctuaries to Baal and you become a real Jewish king. And Ahab says, fuck that. I got Baal on my side. Baal is the shit, right, honey? Jezebel's like, fuck yeah, you know you better say that or you ain't getting no pussy. So Elijah's like, I will issue this challenge. On the top of Mount Carmel. Carmel, not caramel. Carmel. You can bring as many fucking priests of Baal as you fucking want, and I will go alone against them, and I will make it rain. I will make that shit rain. 1 month of the day later, on Mount Carmel, assemble the fucking entire stock of priests of Baal in the country. Baal is all about, like, self-flagellation and all, like, they're, like, cutting on themselves, they're, like, emo and shit, and they're like, come on, Baal, make it rain, come on, guys, and it's like, there's blood spilling everywhere, there's blood all over the place, and all of their own self-immolation is all just like, it's for fucking naught. And then Elijah goes up, he's on his fucking own. All he carries with him is a pitcher. You know, all the Baal guys, they had, like, sacrifices, and they had whips and scourges and shit that I don't even know what the name means, but they had them. And Elijah goes up, and he's just like, he takes the pitcher and he pours it, and he tastes it, and he gives it to people. It's pure water. And it was like, holy fuck, why is he wasting water? And then he does it again. Conjures water from nowhere, pours it on. He does this 3 times. And then he appeals to Yahweh God, and he says, Yahweh God, come on, man. Boom! Fire from the heavens goes, ignites the pyre, and you know what the fuck happens then? Rain. Fucking rain starts coming down. And you know what the priests of Baal say? And you know what the court of Ahab says? Kill him. So Elijah runs for the fucking hills. First guy he runs across is this guy, this shepherd named Elisha. Very similar names, it's important. Swaps clothes, and he says, yo, you're Elijah from now on, and I'm Elisha. So there's Elijah and Elisha. It's like the Batman and Robin of, like, prophecy. So now we have evil king Ahab, evil queen Jezebel, who is influencing the evil king. We have Elijah and Elisha up there, just like going around and saying fucking, you know what? You know these afflictions that are upon you? They're not the fault of God. They're the fault of this fucker Ahab. By the way, Ahab, not the same Ahab as from Moby Dick. It's an important point. All of a sudden, Elijah and Elisha realize, yo, we can't just be these fucking people who just say, like, fuck the system. So they go and anoint this motherfucker. I do not remember his name. The point remains, they anoint this guy, and they're like, you know what, you're the new fucking king of the Middle East. This is a fucking power fucking play they're doing. This new guy they hire, still don't remember his name. If you guys want to go and find it for me, that'd be great. This motherfucker takes this shit to heart. Because he's just not some random motherfucker, he's a general. So he goes, and he raises an army, and he goes to Ahab's palace. He fucking kills Ahab. Jezebel locks herself in a fucking tower and says, you can't get me. Then this guy says the best thing ever, which is just like, yo, fuckers who live here. And by that he meant the eunuchs. And it was just like, you who live here, which side are you on? They toss her fucking head out of the window. So this new guy is now the king of all fucking Israel. He says, you know, fuck all you Baal lovers. He says this in private. He says, I want to kill all the fucking Baal lovers in here. I'm going to announce a great sacrifice to fucking Baal. And every Baal lover in the city has to fucking attend. You know, if you like Baal, you got to attend this fucking sacrifice. So everyone in the city, all the fucking fops of the fucking court, all the fucking people of the old administration are just like, oh shit, I better show up because apparently this new guy, he loves Baal just as much as the old guy, Ahab. We got fucking new king, and he's like, I got to get rid of all the Ahab Baal lovers. They're all in there making a sacrifice, all in the temple that was built specifically by the design of his wife to, like, be the center of the Baal-loving universe. He sneaks out a back door. They lock the doors. And he tells his troops, you don't let them escape. burns that shit to the ground. Every ball lover in the city immolated. Fucking dead. Fucking as dead can be, yo. Him and Elisha, if you remember Elisha, they're like Batman Robin people I was talking about earlier. They're off on the River Jordan. They're just like, I've done what I fucking came here to do. And you know what Yahweh God does for him at that point? Yahweh fucking gives him a chariot of fire. Not just any chariot of fire, a chariot of fire to the gods. And the chariot of fire comes down and it's full of like, you know, angels and archangels and like every pantheon you got from Paradiso, if you like pay attention to that bullshit in it. Every fucking one. It's like having an Iditarod of bullshit. Motherfucker gets on and he rides up to the heavens and Elisha's like, wow, that is one fucking rad dude. So Elisha, wow, now I'm the top prophet in Israel. And all the kids, now Elisha gotta understand, Elisha is not as well endowed as Elijah in the hair department. Elisha is fucking bald as shit. Elisha just goes into this town and is just like, hey guys, you should do the same thing that Elijah told you to do. And they're like, fuck you, you're not Elijah. He's like, I'm basically the new Elijah. And they were like, no, you're fucking bald. And all the kids came out and they said, fuck you, baldy. But like what was actually written is like, go away, bald head. Go away, bald head. And you know what Elisha does in response? Elisha sends, and this is, you can look this up. You can look this up in fucking 2 Kings. It's like the 2nd chapter. He sends 2 fucking she-bears. Not just any bears, she-bears, to come and rape their asses. And all 40 of them die. And you know what the moral of this story is? You know how Brendan can come up to a moral of this story? The moral of this story is, don't fuck with anyone who can do anything inspired by God. Don't fuck with them. That's all I have to say.